Welcome to the session on listening skills, which is a second session. In this session, let's discuss about the difference between hearing and listening, and we shall also discuss about the various types of listening. It's necessary to be an active listener. Let's get into the background of listening process. Listening is the process of analyzing the sounds, organizing them into recognizable patterns, interpreting the patterns and understanding the message by adding the meaning to it. Listening is not to be confused with hearing. Hearing is a physiological process which involves receiving the sound waves by the eardrum. It is it is a process which happens naturally and transferring them to the brain. Listening is more than hearing. It involves the process of interpretation and interference. Dear students, you might hear so many sounds across you when you're traveling, when you're at home, or when you're being in a classroom. It's a process which is taken care by your eardrum. It is transferring all the waves to your brain. But listening is not the same. You pay attention to your teacher, you pay attention to your parent, you pay attention to your friends. You give importance to the process, you add meaning to it and inference to it. So that's the difference between hearing and listening. Listening is extremely important for the communication process. Most of the problems what we experience in life is primarily because of ineffective listening or lack of listening. This happens in your day-to-day life. Your mother would have asked you to buy some groceries from the shop. You wouldn't have paid attention because you were all the time busy with your mobile phone. She would have told to get you some sugar or milk and coffee powder, but you ended up buying tea powder. The reason is you did not pay attention to it. Such mistakes happens in our day-to-day life because we are ineffective in the process of listening. Good listening skills are the foundation to have a good human relations with all the people around us. Good listeners can be good negotiators. They can handle any kind of crisis situation successfully. Hence, listening is not to be confused with hearing. When I give more of importance, then it is called as listening than hearing. So we also understood ineffective listening and what are the problems. With this background, let's move on to understand the types of listening. Basically, there are four types of listening: appreciative, emphatic, comprehensive, and critical. Critical is also referred as analytical listening. Let me explain each type of listening. Do you see the child in the image who's enjoying? You know what she's doing? She's listening to some good music or a poem, something which brings her joy. So that is appreciative. When you listen for appreciation, you're listening for enjoyment. Think about the music you listen to. You usually listen to music because you enjoy it. The same can be said for appreciative listening when someone is like speaking and you tend to listen to more attention, maybe the best friend. Or when you go to a prayer hall or a worship place, you pay attention to what is being said. Even when you listen to motivational speech and from the speech by those people whom you respect with high regard, right? Today, most of us spend time in listening stand up comedians. The reason is they make us laugh. Such type of listening is referred as appreciative listening. Next, listen with empathy. When you listen empathically, you are doing so to show mutual concern. Empathy listening is putting yourself in others' perspective or put yourself in others' shoes, understanding things from their point of view. During this type of listening, you're trying to identify with the speaker by understanding the situation. Maybe your friend did not pay his examination fees, hence is not able to appear for the examination because he had problem during lockdown or COVID and his parents were unable to support him. So today he meets you in the college and wants to share. So will you be talking to him in a happy mood? Definitely no. You will listen to him with patience. You will try to give him suggestion which will help him to overcome the problem, or you might go one step ahead, talk to the principal or to the registrar evaluation and try to get a chance to appear in the examination because he has missed it out because he was unable to pay on time. So that is called empathic. You're understanding others' problem from their point of view. Usually during this type of listening, you want to be fully present in the moment or mindful listening to what your friend or speaker is saying. Your goal during this type of listening is to focus on the speaker, not on yourself. You're trying to understand from the speaker's perspective. Most of the time, when we are in trouble, we always go in search of our best friends. We try to share it with them because they understand our problems better. Such type of listening is called empathetic listening or empathic listening. Let's move on. Comprehensive listening and critical listening. You see two images there. The girl is paying more attention. There is a board or panel members who are also listening to a speaker. Let's relate those images with the types. Comprehensive. If you're watching the news or listening to a lecture of a faculty or getting directions from someone, you're listening to understand or listening to comprehend the message that is being sent to you. This process is active. In a class, you will be focused, possibly taking notes of your teacher. All key points you will note down, identifying the structure of the speech and evaluating the supports which he or she is providing you. This is one of the more difficult types of listening because it requires a lot of attention and concentration to be actively involved in the process. When you see the girl's image, she is focused on the speaker. She is able to comprehend the meaning. The more you practice such listening, the stronger listener you become. Let's move on to the next type, critical listening. Have you ever thought of buying an expensive item? Maybe a two-wheeler or a car or a mobile or an iPad, right? Before buying that, you did a lot of research. You went to the different showrooms across. You went to the different websites. You spoke to your friends and collected data about the best phone available in the market or the best two-wheeler available in the market. Why you did all that? Because your investment is very high and the time you're spending is very high and it is important to take a decision, right? Such a type is called as critical. Or let's take another example. Your best friend is telling you about some medical test which he or she has done recently. You listen very closely in order to understand what was wrong with your friend, right? And you will try to evaluate the content of the message. As a critical listener, you are listening to all parts of the message. Maybe your loved ones is in the hospital and the doctor calls you for a meeting. You're very critical. You're very conscious about what the doctor says because it matters for you to take a decision, right? So you are making mental judgments based on what you see, hear, and read. Your goal as a critical listener is to evaluate the message that is being sent and decide for yourself if the information is valid. So, when it is a key decision making process, we involve in critical listening. Hope you have understood the four types of listening which I have discussed with relevant examples. So, dear students, the word listen contains the same letters of the word silent. Every good conversation starts with good listening. We don't learn from talking, we learn from listening. Hope you like this session. If you have liked this session, kindly share it to your other friends too. Thank you so much.